This was here this morning. So today, World Central Kitchen partnered up with Good Morning America. Hi, good morning. Thank you.
You all a surprise today.
Aw, thank you.
Thank you. So I work with a group called World Central Kitchen, Chef Jose Andres, and we would like to thank you as well as the city of New York. Thank you for everything it is that you guys are doing. And to make it really a surprise is we're going to feed you every day that you guys are here.
Oh my goodness. Woo!
Okay, thank you all
Thank
so
you.
much.
Thank you. It's so cute.
Every day.
Every day.
Kitchen has committed to feeding these nurses every day going forward while they're in New York.
And to make it really a surprise is we're going to feed you every day that you guys are here.
Alas, they only had time for a quick, nourishing bite. And then these brave warriors had to head back to the battlefield. As this sign hanging in their hotel lobby says, save one life, you're a hero. Save 100, and you're a nurse.
Oh yes, today they've given us falafel and hummus. Oh, I'm hype. Good morning, guys. I am up out of this piece for the day. You know, things are getting better for sure. The Rona is decreasing for sure. President Trump is not lying about that. I think that they did a really good job getting nurses to come out here and help, but I definitely do think that it's getting a lot better. And I mean, they got like 500 more nurses yesterday that are coming on Saturday, so it's like they're still sending nurses in. So I don't know if this extra 500 batch is necessary, but heck, I'm sure New York is just happy to get all the help they can get. But things are definitely dying down. And I just love this campus. It's so pretty. Especially in the morning when I'm done with work. I just love walking out here. As you can see, there's way more buses. And the reason why there's way more buses is because there's way more staff. And there's a bus for each hotel that the staff is coming from. So let me get on one of these buses.
See how tonight.
You good?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he is now, huh?
You should have mouth. No, I'm just
All right.
Wow.
Let's pray. Somebody pray for us.
Robert, come on, man. Bring it.
All right. Heavenly Father, we give thanks
Yes.
that we were able to be here. We give thanks that in this darkness your light shines. We
In
just
His name, and everybody said,
Amen.
Amen. Thank
Yes,
you.
sir.
Amen.
Yes, sir.
Hey, so can you believe that today makes it 2 weeks since I've been here? Two Thursdays ago, I got to New York. Wild, right? So last night, was cool. They're still bringing in nurses from other states. Like they just started working yesterday, and like I was saying, I had to orient 7 new nurses that came down to the ED. Some hot lemon water. My fave. Okay, so it's kind of interesting to me because, to be honest, the COVID thing is getting a lot better. And because it's getting a lot better, I don't personally see the need to bring like a whole lot of more nurses because we're kind of getting to the point, at least speaking from my hospital, there are some hospitals probably still that need more nurses. But for my hospital, speaking specifically, we have so many nurses, I feel like we're starting to like walk all over each other at this point. Like last night, a lot of us just had like 2 patients at a time, which is an amazing ratio. But I mean, we are adding 7 more nurses to the ED. So what are we all gonna have 1 patient? You know what I mean? So it's like kind of getting to a point where it's like, I feel like in the ED and even upstairs, like my other coworkers upstairs, they had like 2 patients, 3 patients. So the ratios at our hospital is getting just so much better. And even speaking to nurses at other hospitals, Harlem Hospital and like some other ones, my friends there are saying like the ratios are like so much better. So I think them bringing in a lot of nurses really helps a lot with the ratios, which is wonderful. And then in addition to that, you know, the COVID is dying down a bit. The good part about COVID is that when you're a nurse and you have a COVID patient, they, depending, like if they're not like super duper sick, they can be kind of like medium maintenance. So it's kind of nice because it's not like you have to be going like to scans with them and doing a whole bunch of stuff. It's like blood work, COVID swab, x-ray, and like respiratory oxygen. Like it's very, you can get a COVID patient in and settled in like 20 minutes. And then it's just kind of like observing, making sure their oxygen, like I said, unless they're like really sick and they're on drips and all the other stuff, like it's not like it doesn't always rather have to be like super duper like time consuming type of patient per se. So I just feel like things are getting a lot better. Every day I go into work, I just feel like things are getting a lot better. We're on the up and up. We really are on the up and up. I have 7 more days. So I'm like pretty much almost there, almost done. They did say that we can get a day off. However, I had requested to be off on Saturday, and they're saying that they don't know that they can give me Saturday off because the wave of nurses that came right before me, they're all ending this week, and so if some of them are renewing, they ask for someone to renew, they have to take some days off. So they're gonna have like hundreds of nurses off this weekend. And so, you know, a part of me, I'm just kind of like, you know, I kind of want to try to do just the days straight all the way until my last day on Thursday. But in addition to taking the day off, like, you know, you do lose out on pay and on money when you take the day off. And I'm just kind of like, you know, do I take the day off and lose out on the pay, or do I just like tough it up because I only have 7 days left? It's like if I've been able to do 14 in a row, well, technically working, able to do 11 in the row, like, is 7 more gonna hurt? It may not. We'll see. But so yeah, so that's the thing on that. Things are getting a lot better. The people that came tonight, the manager lady was walking with them, and she was like, "Oh, Monique," and she was looking for the charge nurse, and I was like, "Oh, are you looking for the charge nurse? Because I don't know where he is." And she's like, "Yeah, but I don't know." She was like, "I'm gonna give you these people. Just take them and, you know, show them your ways and show them around." She's like, "Oh, Monique's really great. She'll show you around." And I was like, are you like, she was like, "Just orient them." And I was like, I've been here working here for 10 days and you want me to take new people and orient them. But it was crazy because it's like, that's how crazy it is in a sense, where it's like you have new people, you have like pretty much a new person teaching a new person. So it was cool. I was able to like orient them and stuff. And they were like, "How long have you been working here? You been working here for months?" And I was like, "No, I've been here for 2 weeks. 10 days, 11 days. And they were like, "You really like know the ropes." They're like, "We feel like you've been working here forever." And I was like, "I feel like I've been working here forever." So it was really cool. And oh my gosh, it was crazy because I had on all this gear, right? The whole white suit, face shield, everything. And as soon as I met them, I'm like, "Hi." And the guy was like, "Oh, you're Monique. You work at Huntsville Hospital." And I was like, "How did you know? What? How?" And he was like, "Oh, my wife. You work with my wife at Huntsville Hospital." I was like, "Oh my goodness. Amazing." Such a small world. But it was like so cool. Like, I don't know how good he had to be to like recognize me through all of that suit. Like, I wouldn't be able to recognize anybody. So that was cool. A lot of people are coming from Huntsville Hospital area. So that's like cool. I'm hoping to see a lot of them because I worked with them like years ago. So that'll be cool to be able to meet up with some of them. So it was, I mean, it was cool. You know, it was a cool night, aside from my patient pooping on my shoe on purpose. But that's neither here nor there. So yeah. I just want to take a moment to brag on Crucial Staffing. Crucial Staffing is my agency. And when I tell you guys that I could not be more satisfied with what they're doing and how they're treating us, like, I've traveled a lot of places with a lot of agencies, and I know that this is under a different circumstance. There's a different budget. There's a lot of different things to this. So I'm not speaking bad on any other agency. But they do disaster staffing and stuff. And let me tell you, Crucial Staffing is amazing. they take such good care of me, you guys. Like, of everybody. Of everybody. They take such good care of everyone. They're always there for you. They take care of you spiritually. There are pastors in the lobby on, you know, on Easter. They had communion. This morning I came in and the pastors, you know, were like, oh, do you want to have prayer before you go to bed? And we all were praying. I mean, they really make sure that you have resources. If you need to talk to anyone or you're having, you know, psychological difficulties, there's a hotline number that you can call, or there's people here. There's people like at the hotel, like almost all day, payroll, question and answers. I mean, you don't have to go far to try to go get answers or to try to get help. You know, if you miss your bus, they'll send you to work in an Uber. Like, you know, when we go home after we're finished with everything, we have to quarantine for 2 weeks, and they're gonna pay us during those 2 weeks of quarantine. Like, they just treat us so good. I am so thankful. You know, now they're gonna have this one restaurant come out and they're gonna feed us every day in addition to the food we're already getting at the hospital. Like, I just feel like I'm being treated so well, you know, and it just makes it so much better to do the job. And that's why, like, when I see that those nurses are suing Crucial Staffing and all that stuff, like, it hurts my heart, to be honest, because I hate seeing people, like, do good. Even, like, on Easter, they went and hid eggs, like, in some people's hotels and had, like, people doing, like, little Easter egg hunts and stuff like that. And I thought that was so cute. You know, I wake up and there's, like, things at my door every now and then, whether it's, like, they put bottles of water at your door or candy or just, like, little things just to show that they care, you know? And I just love it, and I love them, and, you know, it hurts my heart to see people trying to sue them, you know, because for what, you know? So I just want to give a shout out to Crucial Staffing. They are an amazing disaster agency, and I know people hear a lot of rumors about stuff, but just know I am very satisfied. I could not be more satisfied. 100%, 110% satisfied with Crucial Staffing. Well, today I had a little tickle in my throat, and I coughed like 3 times. So I'm taking my butt to bed. I took my little 4,000 milligrams of vitamin C, you know, my garlic, all my stuff that I usually take, my vitamin D, you know, all my little stuff. me. So we crossing our fingers that this little tickle in the throat and little cough don't transform into no roans, you know what I mean? So let me go get some extra sleep and whatnot, and tomorrow is going to be night number 12. Well, today. All right, guys. Good night.